Elly De La Cruz, who has clobbered Colorado, 424 lifetime against the Rockies. He has his highest average and highest on base against Colorado versus any other team in the majors. And he also has turned things around when he's been turned around. Far stronger right side this year. This ball chipped to right. No man's land. Yes! It eludes the glove of Johnston. Myers rounds third and scores. It bloops in for De La Cruz, and the Reds grab a 1-0 lead. Base hit in the box score.
See that ball in on the hands of Elly De La Cruz, but this ball just perfectly placed, and a really good read at second base by Dane Myers. He probably scores regardless.
Big league debut that came against the Rockies in 22. Delayed steal, thrown out. Julian was late to cover, and De La Cruz is safe.
Yeah, that little delayed steal is causing problems defensively. Looks like Julian just doesn't see him, can't get to the bag in time.
Runner fakes, 1-1 is chopped. De La Cruz makes the play. It eluded Hayes' glove, and De La Cruz backing him up. Stayed with it, the deep backhand pick, and across his body to cut down Caros.
That is outstanding. Wow. Look at the range on this. First of all, you got to avoid the third baseman, and then running towards third base, throws across his body using all 6'5", 6'6" wingspan, and easily getting Caros at first base. That's outstanding.
Now Elly De La Cruz, who right-handed is just different. Archaea player profile, OPS over 1,300 this year. So keep in mind, a good OPS, if you get to 800 plus, you're pretty good. You get to 900, you are top of the charts. You're at 1,300. That is epic.
And I think it's been reported, but Elly asked this entire spring training to really be challenged by facing left-handed pitching.
Up the middle into center field, base hit. Myers giving the wave. Another knock for De La Cruz. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of ribbies. It is 4-1 Reds.
He wanted an opportunity because he knew last year he kind of struggled against left-handed pitching. He's been swinging it well. He's super confident on the right side. He almost knocked Freeland down.
De La Cruz goes, swing and a miss. Stewart strikes out, but De La Cruz steals second base.
Another good jump by Elly. He gets going in a hurry.
Grounded to De La Cruz. Tricky hop, handles well. McLean relay, double play. That bounce had some funk, and De La Cruz turned it well.
Really nice adjustment by Elly De La Cruz on that high hop, making a good feed. 6-4-3. And I'm going to tell you, this is the reason why it's so important that you get in position to field a ground ball. This ball takes a very nasty hop, jumps up on Elly De La Cruz, but because he's in such good defensive position, he gives himself space in order to make the adjustment. No panic. Nice feed to McLean at second base.
Try to be boring, but he has 2 young kids. He says he has to be boring. One is 2 years old, one's a couple months old, and one of them is not sleeping through the night. He says his wife Mallory, by the way, is a hero, and many men can relate to that out there. She takes care of business. But then he said, you know, with the kids, I just find myself watching kids shows all the time. I said, which ones? He said, Louie, SpongeBob, and then mentioned Miss Rachel, which I have no idea what that show is, but he says it's annoying and overstimulating. And he has to endure it for his daughters.
That's a good dad. 1-1 to De La Cruz, driven to left. McCarthy fading back, and that is gone! Opposite way for De La Cruz. He takes the team lead outright with 10 home runs. He has driven in 4. His clobbering of Colorado continues.
Well, how about this day? 3-hit day with the bomb, 4 ribbies, 2 outstanding defensive plays. Impact of the game on both sides of the ball, playing like the all-star that he is.